Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by the movie Hangout. Well, the new Ghostbusters teaser trailer has just arrived, and I gotta say, I'm pretty excited about it. I think it really hits the tone of the original two perfectly, unlike the third one that came out. But, anyways, let's check it out, then we'll talk about it. So right off the bat, I'm really pleased that they're using the music, kind of like that background music from the original Ghostbusters from the 80s. So I love that immediately because it's perfect. It kind of sets like this eerie, spooky environment, where you can imagine there would be like supernatural things happening. I love that it's simple. It's just going through this field with dry leaves blowing in the air. It's kind of like a Halloween-esque appeal. And then you get to this old barn, and then it's revealed we see the iconic Ghostbusters vehicle. I really hope that this ends up being a good film. I think it's going to be. So let's get to the details of the new upcoming movie. Now, I've searched the internet all over the place for info on this, and it looks like the director of this Ghostbusters 3 installment. So this is actually going to take place after Ghostbusters 2. They're going to pretend like the female Ghostbuster movie never existed, which is probably a good idea because it wasn't too good. So the original Ghostbusters movie was directed by Ivan Reitman, who is a fantastic writer and director. He's great at comedy. I mean, just a really smart guy. His son is going to be directing, and his son actually looks just like him. And so his son, Jason Reitman, is going to be directing this movie. And his father, Ivan, who directed the original one, is going to be producing it. So you're going to have a father son duo, which I'm really excited because the more intelligent people, the more creative people that they have working on this film, the better it's going to be. There's a little bit of buzz that the remaining uh, Ghostbuster cast is going to be there. Um, as you all know, Harold Ramis passed away a few years ago, so that kind of ruined any chance of there being a complete Ghostbusters reunion. But it looks like potentially Bill Murray is interested to come back, and it looks like Dan Aykroyd, which Dan Aykroyd posted on his Twitter account. He says, "If you need a tune-up, you know who to call." Hashtag GB20, along with the retweet of Jason Reitman's trailer to the new Ghostbusters. And then Ernie Hudson as well. He posted on Twitter, "Bigger than a 100-foot marshmallow man." So that's awesome. If you need a tune-up, you know who to call. So I like Ernie Hudson. I think he's like a pretty cool guy. I think that they could do a lot more with his character since he was like the straight man and the other three were kind of like the comic relief in a lot of ways. And I still think this could be a great film if they had Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and Ernie Hudson. They could maybe have somebody step in that was Harold Ramis's son, and he kind of looks similar to what his dad looked like in the original too. That could be kind of cool. I think it'd be great if Sigourney Weaver came back, and I really hope that they bring back Slimer, and I hope that they make the Slimer character look like he did in the first Ghostbusters. I hope they bring back practical effects because all that CGI crap that was in that the female Ghostbuster movie. It almost looks like a cartoon. It looks ridiculous. I think. I mean, technically, it looks smoother, maybe a little bit better than the practical effects, but the practical effects, the charm of it is that it's real. So then you are wondering, oh, like how did they pull that off? But if it's obviously a computer, then it's just like, oh, they used a computer and that's it. Like there's no mystery behind it. So I'm super excited by this or about this info, and it looks like it's going to be released in 2020. So that's cool. Ghostbusters 2020. They're seeing 2020. So that's really really neat. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you want to get future rants, reviews, original content, click subscribe. Later.